Hello, my name is Sean Wills, and I teach 7th grade social studies at Washington Middle School. Here's a little bit about my class. This is my second year at Washington Middle School. My goals are to share my love of history with my students and connect the past with the present. I aim to promote critical thinking, teamwork, and kindness in my classroom. Some of the topics that we will be covering over the next year are geography concepts, the fall of the Roman Empire, the Middle Ages, Islamic civilization, and Washington state history. That's the big one. Washington state history encompasses all of second semester, and it is a high school graduation requirement, so it is definitely important to pass. Some of the materials that we will be using include the TCI History Alive curriculum. This is the Medieval World and Beyond textbook. We will be using the digital version of it this year, as well as the Washington Journey textbook, which is our Washington State History textbook for next semester. In my class, we do standards-based grading. That means that most assignments fall into either a 1, a 2, or a 3. So this is what it means. A 1 is not meeting standard, so they're not meeting the standard of the test or the assignment. A 2 would be approaching the standard, so they're close to reaching it. They're doing pretty well, but they maybe haven't quite reached the standard yet. And then a 3 would be meeting that standard. For grading categories, I weight 70% towards evaluation, which means tests. Writing assignments, could be essays, other projects. That would be in that 70% category. And then in the 30%, we have our daily assignments. So those are things we do really often, like writing notes or doing like smaller Nearpod digital assignments. And that is how our grading breaks down. Additional info, grades can be found in Skyward and Schoology. Schoology is where I grade them, so that is the most up-to-date information on grades. And then they are synced from Schoology to Skyward. That can take a little bit of time sometimes, so there may be a bit of a delay between those, but the most up-to-date information is found in Schoology. There's no penalty for late work in my class. As long as a student turns in the assignment before the end of the semester, then I can grade it and it can receive up to full credit. Tests, we can do retakes on tests if needed. You can't take a retake if you score 3, because that is the top score that is meeting standard. But a 2 or a 1, you could definitely take a retake for. I ask that happens within 2 weeks of you getting the grade, because I don't want to wait till the end of the semester and have like a bunch of tests that you need to retake built up. That just wouldn't be a good idea. So you can definitely take a retake of a test, but please within the first 2 weeks. This is the Schoology webpage as viewed from a student. Up here in the top left, we have materials. This is where our assignments are found. Then we have updates, which is a place where I can send little messages updating about the class, maybe about our Zoom meeting. Then we have grades here. If you click on that, you can see scoring for assignments. The TCI curriculum, which is our social studies curriculum for the first semester, can be found here. Weekly folders are added every week. They are dated and they have the week's assignments and materials in them. I have a couple of really big buttons here. One is for Zoom. You click on that, it'll take it right to the meeting. And then this one is for email. If you want to directly email me, you can click on that. It opens an email and you can send me a message. Right here is where upcoming assignments are and their due dates. Up at the top right is our message area. So students can message me there. I can message them. I'm very good at checking those. So that's a great way to get a hold of me. Let's see. So for submitting assignments, all of our assignments are submitted within Schoology itself. Most times there is just a button that says submit assignment. After you finish, you click it, follow the steps, and then I can grade it. For resubmitting the work, students really do need to send me an email because Schoology is not great at letting me know when a student has resubmitted something. So I ask that the student, if they need to resubmit something, send me an email, send me a message on Schoology just so that I know. Participation. I'm asking students to attend all Zoom meetings. They are required. Turn in all assignments as well, and try to engage in discussion in our class. So in social studies, we talk about a lot of different topics. We have discussions. I am asking at least a discussion in chat. Be willing to participate via the chat or verbally, which would be awesome as well. And the last thing here, and perhaps the most important, is to always interact with kindness and respect in our class. This counts for digital, but it also would be the same in our classroom. As for helping your student, the best thing a student can do is to frequently check Skyward and Schoology for missing assignments and grades. Sometimes we get really caught up in the year and the fast-paced nature of our school, and we miss assignments or we forget to submit them on Schoology. Please remember to check your missing assignments, check your grades. If you have a question about it, of course, feel free to ask. That is the best way to stay on top of your assignments. And then, of course, my contact information, the best way to contact me is usually email. I respond quite quickly there. Schoology messages, as I already mentioned. And here is my email right here. Although you can just click on that link in Schoology and it will pop up a direct email window straight to me. So that is all I had to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I know it's going to be a great year. Goodbye.